Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of Pokemon news to go over, new trademarks, new updates for other games, and then we also have some new rumors and updates for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC, the Teal Mask and the Indigo Disc. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, taking a look at the new Pokemon trademarks, it's all to do with Captain Pikachu. Joe Merrick tweeted out this a couple of days ago, saying, oh, Nintendo, Game Freak, and, Nintendo creatures and Game Freak have trademarked the symbol that's on Captain Pikachu's hat. So, of course, Captain Pikachu is going to be quite a prominent character in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime. It seems that this Pikachu is going to be the main Pikachu in the anime, hence why they have trademarked it. I feel like they're going to promote this thing quite a bit. I wouldn't be surprised that we get some sort of mystery gift distribution when the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime starts, which of course is next month, for a Captain Hat Pikachu in the games. We did get all the Ash Hat Pikachus at some point in like Sword and Shield and stuff, so would not be surprised for this distribution to be around the time that mystery gift for the Scarlet and Violet anime, or maybe when the Professor gets introduced, because obviously he does have the Captain Hat or Pikachu or whatever you want to call it. As well as that, we could also get something in Pokemon Go, because everything seems to wear a hat in Pokemon Go now, and so yeah, I could very much see that happening in Pokemon Go too. But either way, you're going to see Captain Hat Pikachu quite a lot in the future, hence the trademark and stuff, because they're clearly going to promote it quite a bit. You're probably going to see it on a lot of merchandise and stuff now as well. It's obviously the same voice actor as well, who was the voice actor for Pikachu, Ash's Pikachu should I say, in the Pokemon anime beforehand, so yeah, you're going to notice not really any difference in the Pikachu voice or anything like that. But either way, that's the first thing that I wanted to go over. Next up, we have a new character being playable in Pokemon Unite. I don't play Pokemon Unite anymore, but it's always cool to see a new Pokemon being available to play. This was tweeted out by Cerebi, saying, Cerebi update, Goodra is now available as a playable character in Pokemon Unite. So again, if you want to play as Goodra, you can now do it. I mean, this was leaked quite a while ago. I think Lapras, Leafeon, Umbreon have also been leaked. I don't know if those are playable characters yet at all. But either way, Goodra, which was leaked, is now a playable character. Moving on, we also had this small Pokemon Home thing as well. Now, I don't know if Pokemon Go always had to reconnect to the app when Pokemon Home update had maintenance. I'm not sure because I don't play Pokemon Go. But either way, Pokemon Home News, which is basically a Twitter account dedicated to Pokemon Home News, hence the title, but any kind of update to do with Pokemon Home, this account is always kind of on board with it and stuff. And they say here, Pokemon Home maintenance is complete. Please note that you will need to relink Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home via the following steps to continue using the service. So this is obviously how you link Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home. So yeah, I don't know if it's ever unlinked it before, but at this point in time, we've got to be close to Pokemon Home being compatible with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Again, as we always know, it is early 2023 in spring. That's exactly where we are right now. It could happen when Pokemon Bank kind of goes down and closes, which of course is at the end of March. It could happen in the Scarlet and Violet update, which is the end of April. There's been talks that it could be as late of June. We really don't know, but at the same time, hopefully we get something new. And again, there's not really been anything Pokemon Home noteworthy any lately at all. Again, it's just the kind of update there. Pokemon Go transfer is temporarily down, stuff like that. So again, this Twitter account just always is on top of every kind of Pokemon Home update and stuff. So quite a good Twitter account to follow if you do want to know all the Pokemon Home stuff. I'll always let you guys know anyway whenever we get anything, but at the same time, this is literally every single thing to do with Pokemon Home is on this Twitter account. Anyway, moving on, we have some new rumors and theories to take a look at for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's DLC, the Teal Mask and the Indigo Disc. This theory here is regarding the 4 new characters that seem to give off that kind of Elite Four vibe. Which again, I don't think they are Elite Four. I think they're just kind of really high-class students or something. But either way, we've got Soul Silver out here talking about the potential types of these new characters. So this tweet says, I wonder what types these 4 students probably specialize in. And yes, they seem to be students as they are all wearing a piece of the Blueberry Academy uniform. So we can probably come to the conclusion that they are just like high-class students or something. So it's not necessarily like an Elite Four kind of thing, but it's still kind of like you have to defeat 4 strong trainers. So it's just kind of like I guess, a different version of the Elite Four. Anyway, the white-haired kid, which again resembles the Professor in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet quite a lot, so I wonder if they're kind of related. They've got the same kind of hair color, the same kind of facial features, so I could very much see them being related, and maybe that's how we kind of go into the DLC in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime, because of the relation between this character and the Professor, which of course we know is also going to be a prominent character in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime. So yeah, the white-haired kid looks the most rebellious, and he has a Mischief on his jacket, so he could potentially be Dark type, or maybe fighting, because behind them we can see the Fire, Fairy, and Fighting type logos. Or maybe Poison, due to his look at having a lot of purple in his design. I'm still leaning toward Dark though. I feel like it's likely to be Dark just simply because he does have this Mischief on his shoulder. So again, that just kind of gives away a lot. But either way, next up, the girl next to him. So obviously this girl here in the blue. She looks to be a Steel type because she has like screws on her head. So that's probably the most likely out of all of them. The cook underneath them looks fiery, but in the past, cooks have mostly been fairy types, so fire or fairy, but I'm leaning fire. So for this guy, again, he's got red hair, so that gives away a lot. He's also got kind of like fire, not fire, but like red kind of tints on his apron and stuff, so he very well could be a fire type. And then finishing things off, the girl next to him has a fairy look too, but she does have similar butterflies on her coat than Tulip, the psychic gym leader in Scarlet and Violet. So psychic or fairy, but I'm leaning fairy yet again because of the types we see behind them. So again, we do see kind of like types behind them, I guess, so that could also be an indication of what their types are going to be. We also have Jean here saying, I'm actually wondering if they are going to be type specialists. We pretty much already have one for every type in the game now already. It would be way more interesting if they had themed teams not based on types. How about weather teams? That's very true. Being based on the 4 seasons would make a lot of sense, actually. That'd actually be really, really cool, to be fair. I'd be surprised if one of them didn't have like water type Pokemon though, because they are literally underwater in this kind of academy. But at the same time, maybe there's just a ton of other water type trainers. But either way, yeah, this guy definitely, well, most likely going to be Dark. I feel like she's definitely going to be Steel because of the screws in her head. She could be Fairy, he could be Fire, and this is the kind of resemblance with the Professor here. So as you can see, this guy here looks very much similar to the Professor. I feel like it's his dad or something maybe. And obviously he has the Captain Pikachu, and this seems to be his team as well. So whether we get introduced to him at some point in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC, this is probably the team that he's going to be rocking. So like a Pawmot, an Electivire, Frostlass, Alola Muck, Colossal, and then the Captain Pikachu. So this is obviously the team that he's going to have in the anime at the start, and then they probably evolve throughout the anime, who knows. But yeah, I could definitely see some sort of relation between these two characters here. I originally thought it was the actual same character, but I don't think it is now. He looks a little bit younger, but at the same time, like I say, I think they are related. So potentially this guy could also have an electric type as well, just simply because if he is related to this guy, this is clearly an electric type person, although saying that, he does also have 2 of the Pokemon that aren't electric types. So yeah, maybe they do actually have like different teams completely, which would be a lot better. And then moving on, we have another theory to take a look at, also posted by Soul Silver Art, saying it's interesting that Kitakami can be translated to North God, which could be a reference to Ogerpon being a northern only god / legendary / lord. This ties directly back to the tale of Momotaro. Could Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Kitakami be the only island of that tale? With Ogerpon as the only lord of the island, the land of Kitakami, maybe Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Kitakami isn't as safe as it seems. Maybe the whole island is a home for demons. Also, the official site never states where or what the land of Kitakami is. If they follow Momotaro closely, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Kitakami could also be an island, as there are many islands off both the east and west coasts of Iberia that belong to Spain and Portugal. I originally thought it was going to be in Japan, but I don't know if it actually is, to be fair. I think the teal mask could actually be in a different location completely. It could be one of these random islands in the Canary Islands or something, which of course are close to Spain and Portugal. But I think the Indigo Disc is more likely to be based around Japan. I think that's what it is. Anyway, though, that's kind of everything that we've really got to go over today. We also have Jan here saying, or maybe it's somewhere too far away from the trailer to indicate where it is. Unlike the Isle of Arm and the Crown Tundra, which are right next to Galar, so it's easily indicated, Kitakami is just too far away to show you that. Even if Kitakami can literally mean North God in Japanese, it really doesn't mean anything that specific. I doubt most people know Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, and Hisui. These 5 regions literally mean. If you know, you would understand region names, don't give clear hints on this. But anyway, that's all the theories and rumors to take a look at for today's video. If you enjoyed, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on everything that we covered in today's video. And again, when do you think the Pokemon Home update is going to be? Hopefully, one of you guys can guess the right date, and we do get it very, very soon. But yeah, subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. That's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.